Alright, I have returned to life and glory and to the darkest of dungeons. So, last time on the darkest dungeon, we have been doing... I know, good luck getting the bloody achievements. I've been trying to do the endless runs, because last time on the darkest dungeon, we were continuing to do endless, and we actually finally got a decent ways into endless mode. We managed to encounter the sleeper and beat the sleeper successfully, and recovered all the relics that we would have lost otherwise, as well as gaining a few new ones to play around with, a few more ancestral ones. And now we're just waiting for some people to pop out of the world of insanity. Oh, Portal and Portal 2. Okay, fair enough. Yep, I've only ever played Portal 1. I've not played Portal 2. I've seen a playthrough.
The poor caretaker.
It's just,
I fear his long-standing duties here have
salutations
affected him.
And welcome to the Brain Trust. It doesn't go full mind break, except for the freaking ending dungeon, which I hate with a burning passion. Let's see. Are there any low-level runs that I would like to take that aren't very long? I like Warren's runs. I really do. I could go medium. They're bloodlusted. These guys are still recovering from multiple forms of madness, and we did spend a lot of gold trying to save our people some trouble. So you know what? I might take these 4 and continue to go through. Fair enough. I'm glad that my knowledge of MTG, even though I haven't played it in like the past... When was the last time I actually played a game of Commander with my friends? Last time I played a game of Commander with my friends, I vaguely remember, I think it was actually in a McDonald's when we were waiting to run a roleplay. I think it was Dark... No, it wasn't Dark Heresy, it was Dungeons & Dragons at the time. Hey, there are people who are more consistent than me on streaming. That I will give them. Once again, no need to care about spasm event trails. The Vertigo I'll actually treat, because Vertigo can be really annoying. Rabies, even if it drops your accuracy, is okay because of the damage boost. If it didn't do the damage boost, I would say no. I do have enough gold where I'd be willing to toss someone else in there to clear out a negative trait. Zarok cleared. Yes, Zarok... You got nothing I actually really want to keep. How's about... No, Russel's still going crazy. Herbert, instead. Because you don't have the positive trait that I really liked. And Bercy's drinking. Rambacourt. Shocker! Hides needles under his skin in case of disarms. Fair enough. It's not as bad as the... It's significantly worse than the current group, but our group is kind of going the way of they know everyone knows how to play optimized characters, and so they know to build characters to be able to fight this stuff. Rambacourt. I might just get rid of light sensitive, considering I always tend to do high light runs. So yeah, we'll remove... Wait. Low. Hopefully it doesn't transmit. It's my mistake, but I would like to keep some of the positives here. Well, I kind of want to try to fight the thing from the... no. Yes? Do I want to fight the thing from the stars? Let's gather 3 grain sacks. I do not want to fight the thing from the stars. You've got the Eldritch Slayer's ring. Instead of that, we're going to sort by class restriction again, and we're going to, instead of that, take the trophy that is the Necromancer's Collar. So you get the buffs, and we're gonna go and fight in the ruins, just because the ruins can give us a lot of good stuff. We've got our healer, basically the same group as before. Abomination. Let's go. Is Roke dead? I think Roke is actually... Yeah, I think Roke's dead. He went the way of the champion, where he tried to go into the darkest dungeon and was promptly just murdered horrifically. And there's nothing here that I'd really like to do, because there's nothing here that would give me any real bonuses. So yeah, let's go to the estate map. It's the only... Go try hard or go home. It's the only way, since not tryharding automatically breaks the game sooner rather than later. I mean, I guess. I mean, currently right now I'm trying to play a kobold wizard that's trying to hide the fact that he's a necromancer, although I don't think he's fooling anyone. He hasn't raised the dead yet. Anyway, to the ruins. And for YouTube's sake, salutations, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play the Darkest Dungeon. Last time on the Darkest Dungeon, we attempted to survive a bunch of things in Endless and managed to successfully kill the Sleeper. And now we're taking these guys on a low-level milk run in an attempt to gather some more loot. I'll definitely take some more holy waters. Only 4. Take like 2 shovels, because we shouldn't need more. And I'll take 2 skeleton keys. Let's take these people into the ruins. We're currently joined by a few other people of the stream as usual. I would say what streaming service I'm using or advertise it, but I know some people have been having trouble with getting in trouble with YouTube for advertising Twitch, which is weird. And he says it immediately. Oh well.
The fiends must be driven back. And
I'm
what
an
better
idiot.
place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
I forgot to take blood with me, so these guys might go berserk. I'll probably find enemies that'll drop blood for me. Well, speak of the devil, it shall appear, apparently. So... yeah... Of course you dodge. Hate their high, ridiculously high dodge chance. You know what? Let's keep you being tanky. I guess that ain't happening. We'll just keep ourselves being dodgy. You know what? You can transform. I kind of want to kill the gatekeeper, and the gatekeeper... Okay, he can only die if I rage.
Eradicated.
So that's 1 down at least. Detonate the Crimson Curse finally. You have somehow avoided the Crimson Curse each and every single time. And I'm not going to be angry at all about this. Wow, you actually missed. You can't physically get the Crimson Curse again. If only you'd crit on the Sycophant. That would make me so happy.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, we're just gonna rake you both. And whatever remains gets... Wow, oh, redigestion. It's not gathering blood. Oh no, you're blighted. 1 accusation. Excuse me. What is your accuracy? Yeah. Is my only thing. What the hell is your accuracy, seriously? Hound's Harry hit
Their
them all.
formation is broken.
Anyone who bleeds
Maintain the
probably end up
offensive.
killing them and will just rage. To fix your accuracy later.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Your curiousness is at least okay. I would rather she open up everything just because that gives you all the bonuses. Ooh, knowledge curio. You can gain your 15 stress back. Do I have any trinkets that actually work on high torchlight? Yeah, no, so there's not really much of a reason for, well, there's no reason to do low torchlight, and there's a few reasons to do high torchlight, because that just keeps me safe from other shenanigans. Alright, hopefully we can encounter some regular enemy, like, regular stuff. Okay, so there's a display case here. We're just gonna crack this bad boy open.
Hacks laden with loot are often low on
Oh,
supplies.
hello. Hello. No. No. Oh, you can crit to drop your stress. How lovely. I don't think we need to shank the Bone Courtier. I think he'll just die anyway.
Back to the pit.
Well, thank you, Vasily. Or Vesely. We're just gonna hound rush the Courtier.
Executed with impunity.
Sure, we killed them all on turn 1. I mean, I guess.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Right, they probably all leveled up since last time, and I just completely neglected to help, like, increase their equipment. So that's probably why they're missing so much. Anyway, there was something I was planning on doing. There's another knowledge curio, so let's just open this. You can drop your stress even further. Oh, treasure chest. We might come back for it. Maybe. I'm gonna hold on to the last key just in case. I'm going to shank you. Okay, no, Hound Rush probably makes more sense. On who? On you. Doesn't kill either of you. We will be using the transform here. It does raise everyone's stress level, but that's fine. We're just gonna rage.
Obliterated.
Finishing you off. I wish we could get the Fusilier. I wish we could, but we can't. And we'll just start smiting Bloodletter. Ooh. Eh? Yeah, he resists. And he'll heal when he transforms back, so it's not a problem. We'll rage. God. We could shank either one.
Press
Shank
disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, it works.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Right, I want to... You know, I probably don't need the dog treats. Probably don't. The only reason I'm thinking it is I want to take the Drifter's Buckle with me. As I've been running low on my trinkets, which are the... Oh my gosh, I've hit rock bottom, quick sell off some trinkets, and get myself back in working order. At least that's what I've been using them for. So, you know, I'll take it instead of the dog treats, because we're probably not going to need them. Probably not going to need them, probably not going to need them. Oh, would you look at that, it's Collector. Right then and there.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
And this is why I take holy water.
A fortune, waiting to be spent.
Even more blood letters. Blood things. Doggo is a good boy. I would love to give Doggo treats.
Decimated.
But Doggo clearly doesn't need them. Doggo just kills anyway. Oh my gosh, you're still going so fast you can transform before these guys get in action? Yes, please. Okay, I can deal with a dodge. He's probably going to Enraging Slight and just move back. Yep. Wow, we are all dodging. It's pre-digestion. It is not Gather the Blood. Gather the Blood is the only one I actually legitimately fear. Can you stop dodging? There we go. Both of you are finally down. Can you kill the corpse? You can't kill the corpse. You can clear the corpse. But the Supplicant's gonna get one more action. It's Gather the Blood, but it's Gather the Blood on somebody who it's not too bad to gather it on. Well, he'll bleed to death before too long. Well, if he's gonna bleed to death, then I'll just transform back and get their stress down, and then just have you Absolution. Nah, we'll heal.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Well, well, well. What do we have here? Ooh, Santa Claus.
As the
oh,
light
I'm really
gains purchase,
scared.
spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Do need another crest. Wait, what? I do need another crest. I don't need the blood. I'll take the crests instead of the gold. Just because we almost always replace the gold anyway. And I definitely need the crests in order to get my extra buildings finished. Okay, so there's a battle up ahead. There's 2 battles up ahead. Alright. It's empty. This is most decidedly not empty. Click on the torch
match
and gather
is
the
struck.
gold.
A blazing star is born.
And you have a 100% chance, so we might as well take it. Their stress is slowly being dealt with. And we have, I think, 2 more battles before it is over. Oh, baby, it's actually the thing we're good against. I hate having to transform all the time, because this is just bumping up their stress like crazy, but this is kind of the team's
Another
built
one
for.
falls.
Good lord.
Begone, fiend.
Begone, thought. And, sure. Maybe we can get through. I mean, you have the battle heal, but battle heal's not that great. Bridge Makara, if you go crazy, that's fine. This expedition is doomed, I tell you. Oh no. Oh yes.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Depending on how much of a trap disarm chance we have with the Crusader, I might just take it. What is your trap disarm? It's not good enough to really consider it. What's the final curio? In the name of God. In the name of God. In the name of God, we have to help them. Okay, admittedly, I probably should have just put it on the Abomination, but this is just too funny. Your faith shall be rewarded. One day. It's Pugsy, and welcome. Subscribing again. This is your first time here. I don't know if you changed your names. Play with the admin in the Cool Meme server? I did in fact play with the admin in the Cool Meme server. He was quite hilarious. For a while. Powerwolf when? Maybe when I have enough Crusaders for it. This is problematic. Who do I want to hit? I'm just gonna AoE everyone for a while. Because without them surprised, I might be able to get through them with beraking repeatedly. I like to believe you just changed your memes up.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Both of those down. Alright, now you're going to be doing stressful notifications, but that's on the ones in the back, which is fine. Yes, welcome, we have returned for the darkest of dungeons. Fridge Makara, not one person. Having joined the one off-topic person. Right, I have to remember it's explicitly that one off-topic person.
Annihilated.
All working together in glorious concert. Now, one Hound Rush is not enough to kill you. That is actually disappointing. Now the corpses are cleared, so we can kill him next turn no matter what he does. It's just one more rake.
Weakened.
Yes. Weakened. Do I know what's up ahead? I don't know what's up ahead. Don't want to risk not having a shovel. For some incense, I'll risk it. If we get stressed, we get stressed. The busts, I would love to take. The jades, I'd love to take, but no thank you. We're going to continue adventuring. Ornate Holy Fountain. Divine Benefit. No, it heals you. And de-stresses you. Okay. I am back. You got the vegan burger from A&W. It is good. That's fair. I've always been interested in trying something similar to like a vegan burger of some kind.
Glittering
Depending on
gold,
what they have on it, at
trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I could ditch the torches and get the deeds. I'm going to do so. I don't know what's coming up ahead, but I know something. Ooh, okay. It's another fight. We're gonna turn around because I want to make use of the key. So far, that's what I've got going for me. In the name of God. Wait, you transfer into this abomination in the name of God? Shh. You know what? You didn't? No, you believe. Okay, she's dead. One accusation, you missed. Bridge, you need to level
Slow
up.
death,
You really need to level up.
unforeseen,
You're a at least.
unforgiving.
Admittedly, you also have negatives to attacks, so I can't really complain about it. Yeah, so unfortunately we are going to have to turn around,
Continue the
but
onslaught.
that's fine.
Destroy them all.
Alright, what do we got here?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
We're not going to be making use of any more holy water, so we'll take the bust with us. And now we back up. You're going to gain a lot of stress from doing this, but I would gain a lot more stress and damage from clearing the obstacle for a room that might just... There's no other fights there, but there might be literally nothing in there. You have died and came back to life multiple times. The current state of Schrodinger's Zaurok is that Zaurok is currently alive. And in fact went on the Endless Run a while, or one of the Endless Runs a while ago, of which I've basically been doing Endless Runs back to back to back to back, so... Anyway, we're gonna pop... Oh, you're craving. You'll get the blood later, as long as you... Well, as long as you're the one that opens up the chest. Right, so... Gonna head over here, click on this, use the key, crack the bad boy open for me, grab everything except the bandages, and I believe we're good to leave. It's a decent haul for a milk run, and then we should be able to go
More
once
bones
again
return to rest.
into the farmstead.
Devils remanded to their abyss.
Yes, but the current case of Schrodinger's Zaurok is that you are in fact alive. I don't think Energy Pugs has anyone here in the Darkest Dungeon. Citomania, obsessed with food. Fear of beasts. And the Black Plague, making it so one off-topic person needs a rest. Because the Black Plague is horrible.
I remember days when the sun shone and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
What the? You're no longer refracted, you've got rid of your stress, you meditated, your diseases are cured, your quirk's been removed. People drink the vials of the blood that were just developing, and you leveled up like once. What the heck does that mean? I mean, I guess that's a sign that I'm supposed to go to the Endless Area? I mean, you guys are not going to go to the Endless Area. You guys are in fact going to do the opposite of going to the Endless Area. And you know what I'm going to do? Unequip all this. Logies, for being a lovely subscriber, I'm going to name you after your original name. Energy Pugs. Welcome. May your death be quick and merciful. That seems to happen. We're going to get rid of the Black Plague, because the Black Plague is awful. And we're going to rebuild the team that worked fairly well last time. Herbert. Bercy, because we don't have anyone else at high level. Russell, because you're no longer insane. Highway to hell! Oh, Waka, you're still in treatment. Fine, Mamnamont can step in. Oh. You've got resistances. You've got extra resistances. So I can't hate you or fault you for this. Let me guess. I'm guessing Waka says he's in a state of rapture and refuses to go. Refuses to stop meditating. Has achieved a state of emptiness and refuses to stop meditating. Okay. So, Magnamont, upgrade this, and we'll switch your skills around. Slice Off is useless where we're going. Finale is better. You have Pep Talk. That is absolute insanity. You have Tiger's Eye and Mockery. Mockery is great for the build we're going for. And I believe everyone is set up to be where they're supposed to be. Okay. Percy, you've got the campfire skill I wanted. You've got the regular skills I wanted. Russell, you've got the skills I'd like to pay the bills. Herbert, you're also very, very ready to go back out there again. In fact, you even leveled up one more time, so you are a legend to go back out into the farmstead. So, trinkets. Trinkets that we're definitely putting out there again. So, last time that we did this, we did not have the House of the Yellow Hand, which I think we have now. No, I'm crazy. We actually have the Altar of the Light, which is useless to us. We do not have the House of the Yellow Hand. Can I force the House of the Yellow Hand? Because I want that crit buff. If I were to try... How high would I have to go? How many would that give me? This is like really inefficient, but it's a character buff, which I desperately want. 21. That puts me at 50. I wouldn't be able to make it no matter how hard I tried. Alright. So I'm going to be without the House of the Yellow Hand for a while. Accuracy to range skills, speed, but stress increaser. So last time we went out with you, we gave you the Brawler's Gloves. Just because you quick draw and on guard, so the speed minus is kind of irrelevant. The crit minus is relevant, but yeah, we'll deal with it. And I gave you the Hero's Ring, because we're trying to make this work. Let's sort by class restriction. Hero's Ring, there it is. Russell, I gave you the matchstick. Do I want to give you the pistol? No, the matchstick does more. And then I gave you the Wolf's Tassel, because the Wolf's Tassel was ultimately better versus marking targets, although we never really marked targets that often. It's the crit versus size 2 that I was interested in. So versus this, I would instead do the Ancestor's Pistol, which would boost your stress, but also boosts your speed, and the stress isn't even that big of a gain. So, there's a few instances where marking came into play. I can't discount it. You had the Jester's Crystal Loot, because the Jester's Crystal Loot is one of my favorite relics in the game thus far for Jesters, especially on Endless. And then I gave you the Tentacle Idol for Virtue Chance, which we're going to move some of this stuff around afterwards. Junia's Head for healing and stress reduction. Do I want to go with a more generalist thing? Because you aren't always going to be in the back. If so, what would I give you? Not the thing that subtracts from Virtue Chance and is occultist only. No, we don't have anyone with a Crimson Curse here, which is a good thing. No, I think the Prophet's Eye is for the best. It's still a moderately... What the heck quirk do you have that... Oh, right, Natural Eye. And Clutch Hitter. Why does it factor in... Never mind. What are your campfire skills? Eldritch Blood... Gives you a bunch of resistances, but doesn't actually do much else. I mean, you got rid of Pep Talks, and that's good. Unparalleled Finesse. For melee, we're not using melee. That's useless. Bercy, you have all skills. I just was an idiot and equipped you with the wrong ones. Alright, I think we're good on all of this, so I shall do